Hello and welcome to our page. If you enjoy the content, then make sure to like as it helps us make more videos. Also, to see more content like this, then subscribe to the PsychoDiva YouTube channel.
And I kind of want to see how Allysin K plays along with the rules of peer wrestling division.
Well, I know we have a lot of first-time Ring of Honor viewers who may be joining us. This may be their first pure match. This is only the second ever women's pure match, and the rules are simple. You see the 3 red dashes underneath each competitor's name. They're taking above rope breaks.
I think Allison's still getting used to the rules there.
Rope break number 1 for Allysin K.
Yep.
And if those are exhausted, you can pin your opponent underneath, between, in the ropes, pin or submit. Now, you see the countdown clock. It is a 10-minute time limit.
Documentary made by our filmmaker John Kapansky. If you saw that come out, episode 1 has been released. It focused a lot on the women of the AAW. Allysin K, Chris Statlander, Hyan, we talked a lot about them, but these two in particular had a lot of focus on what was going on right now.
Beautiful transition into that headlock takeover by Chris Stat.
And if there's anybody that can do it, like I said, oh look, Allysin K, like we said, you can escape the cage to win, and Marty Bell is trying to pull Allysin K out of the ring, and Allysin is doing everything she can to keep AK in that ring, and the boot there to the back of Allysin K.
Allysin saying, no way, absolutely not, after all the factors that Marty Bell has played in these matches that we've discussed over the history of AK and Allysin. There's no way.
In addition to the Outcasts versus the homegrown stars of the AEW Women's Division, Chris Jericho will go one-on-one with Roderick Strong. Falls count anywhere. Adam Cole and the Jericho Appreciation Society banned from the arena. Plus, Absolute Ricky Starks collides with Switchblade Jay White and one of the 4 pillars. Jungle Boy Jack Perry takes on El Toro Blanco.
Throwing it up.
And it
Going straight to.
Yes, indeed.
So we're right into Allysin K's kitchen, Riccaboni.
The big knees to the back of the head. Rolling through now.
Not finished.
And look at Red Velvet.
Oh! Got her. That'll do it, Riccaboni. I promise you that much.
2. Got her.
The winner of this match, the Ring of Honor Women's World.
And finish off Allysin K when she has the opportunity.
And you know what? Sky Blue seems unassuming, seems harmless on the outside, but we've seen her take these fights all over the building. We've seen her fight to the ball. We've seen her fight in the crowd. Sky Blue will fight for her life, for what she believes in, and what she believes in is that she is the best women's wrestler in AEW today.
Well, could that huge scrap at our last big event, could that have ascended?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was a vicious blow. Choking AK on the ropes now.
She wants to win this thing by any means necessary.
She does.
Yeah, you can't blame her. I mean, that beating Allysin K is a huge victory for anybody.
Yeah, one half of our NWA Women's Tag Team Champions. That is a huge victory for Missa K.
That I can be, so I can retain this women's championship, but she sideswipes the attack.
Look at
and now following up with a flurry of offense is the AAW Women's Champ.
She's finally getting a bit of an advantage, getting a little comeback. Allysin K covering. That MMA training by Allysin K, immediately she covered up. She knew how to block the impact of some of those blows. But she got it this time. It was too much for her. Stat got the advantage now. This is it. All right, we're on to something.
In her own words, isn't a follower, can't be a follower, always is just shown a little bit bright.
Roadhouse, Shine 68, Shine Championship on the line, rolling through Allysin. What a kick!
Lights out!
Indeed, pinfall. No, 2 count only. I thought it was a knockout blow, but to your point.
Goes AK and looking for some possibly creative maneuvers.
Yeah, very smart. Allysin holding on for dear life on that cage and able to force her way to the ground is Allysin. And I'm telling you, sturdy as Allysin is, she's been taken down again by AK, could have been it, but instead now, the kick catching AK. And now Allysin about to come off the top. Hair Karana connects. And you saw those ropes are slippery here. Building still sweating.
So much sweat that's been through all of the other competitors through every match here at Shine 68. Everyone put so much heart and soul, and now here it is for the Shine Championship.
And now Evilise on the top, coming off. Big splash, takes down AK, pinfall. No.
Shoes are off. Clothesline ducked. STO into a backbreaker.
Allysin Kay over the guardrail. And James, man, AK is getting hit from all sides. Look at her.
And if there's an athlete in this contest who's as well versed in these ringside brawls as anybody, it's Christy James.
Yeah. No kidding me. What about that matchup we saw where Jody Threat won that #1 contendership with Sky Blue and James? They battled well to similar locations they're going now.
It's like they're going exactly where James wants them to, that familiar friend.
And this, to me, is advantage James. Allysin Kay, that technique, that prowess. It's not going to help her out here.
Oh, Sky Blue throwing caution to the wind, wiping out Allysin Kay. And what's interesting to note is why we've seen little bits of Sky Blue and Christy James going against one another for the better.
It's Allysin Kay tossed into the cage head first there, through the escape by Evilise, and again. And now it's Evilise back on the offensive.
Just battering at the shoulders of Allysin Kay. Oh no, AK, not in a good way. Face against the chain link of the steel cage.
And the steel is bloodthirsty, and so often you'll see in a cage. Look at this. And by the hair, by the way. Heading to that corner, looking for the escape, perhaps.
Okay, Evilise.
But Marty Bell heading over again. I don't know if her camera's caught it, but Marty Bell was right under Evilise. Of course, that doesn't matter because Allysin Kay caught Evilise.
AK prying from the other side, and Evilise split between a rock and a hard place.
Bad things can happen from this height. We got to be 20+ feet in the air.
Goodness.
And I mentioned it before, virtually no padding. If either lady falls down, they're falling down onto cement.
Cement, they got a steel barricade that's just not too far off. You hit at the wrong angle, you're in for a world of trouble.
Go follow us on Rumble for more exclusive content that is too hot for YouTube.